Welcome back to T-Facts. Today, we have a lineup of the latest buzz from the world of reality TV and celebrity updates. Get ready as we dive into 6 unique stories that are making waves across entertainment media. Let's jump right in. Former Bachelorette Hannah Brown wowed fans this week as she took on the role of a guest announcer at the iconic Grand Ole Opry. Next up, Bachelor Nation's Keenan is responding to critics calling her a nepo baby. Join us as we explore her heartwarming TikTok response and the strong bond she shares with her famous mom, designer Cynthia Rowley. Intrigued by reality TV casting, Blake Moynes reveals he came close to becoming the next Bachelor. In a recent podcast, he shares his journey and what factors led him to choose the right opportunities. Hint, it's about more than just fame. The Bachelor 28's Kelsey Anderson is in hot water over her recent photos from the Bahamas, sparking discussions about unethical tourism. We'll break down the controversy and what it means for her Instagram presence. After some time apart, Joey Graziadei shares heartwarming news about his relationship with Kelsey Anderson, revealing they're back on a date. Let's dive into their journey and the challenges they've faced as a couple. Finally, we revisit Blake's relationship with Thurston. He opens up about their connection post-split and offers support during her cancer battle. Don't miss these touching updates on one of Bachelor Nation's most talked-about couples. Former Bachelorette Hannah Brown recently took center stage at the iconic Grand Ole Opry, and fans couldn't have been more thrilled. Known for her charm and personality from season 15 of The Bachelorette, Hannah has continued to capture the hearts of Bachelor Nation. This week, she had the incredible opportunity to be a guest announcer at one of country music's most prestigious venues. In a lively video shared by the Grand Ole Opry, Hannah introduced her good friend, country singer Lauren Alaina, captivating the audience right from the start. With her trademark warmth, she greeted everyone, saying, "Hi, I'm Hannah Brown and I'm a guest announcer tonight. So come along with me." The video showcased her opening the curtain, filled with excitement, and later announcing the accolades of the band Lady A as they prepared to take the stage. The Opry even shared their appreciation for Hannah, captioning their post, "You're a natural, at Hannah Brown. Thanks for doing the honors of introducing Opry stars at Lauren Alaina and at Lady A." Dizzy such kind words from one of the most beloved platforms in the music industry. Lauren Alaina, who has been a close friend of Hannah's through the years, commented on the post, cheering her on by saying, "My girl crushed it red." In a playful exchange, Hannah replied, "You crushed it, mama. Love you." Adding to the excitement, Hannah's fiancé Adam Woolard joined in on the fun, sharing a photo of Hannah on his Instagram story with the caption, "Sweetie about to guest announce at the Opry smiling face with heart eyes." And of course, Hannah took to her own Instagram story, sharing her joy about the experience, posting, "Such a fun Nashville night. Cowboy, thanks for having me." It's always a joy to see Hannah thrive in her adventures outside of the Bachelor franchise, and this spectacular night at the Grand Ole Opry is yet another testament to her incredible journey. Next, we turn our attention to Keenan, who first captured our hearts on season 25 of The Bachelor. Recently, she's been making waves on social media, sharing everything from fashion inspo to delicious recipes. However, Kit has also found herself in the spotlight for a different reason. She's been labeled a nepo baby because of her famous mother, designer Cynthia Rowley. After receiving numerous comments referencing her privileged upbringing, Kit decided to respond directly to her critics in a candid TikTok video. In the post, she models a dress designed by her mom, showcasing their close relationship and shared passion for fashion. As she smiles in the video, Kit writes, "You're such a nepo." She cleverly adds, "God forbid my mom works hard to give me the world and make her dreams come true." In the comments section, Kit acknowledges the privilege that comes with her background, but emphasizes how the term nepo baby often carries a negative connotation. She shares, "Sometimes people aren't commenting it as a neutral term, grinning face with sweat. I do recognize my privilege and always have heart." Showing appreciation for her followers, one fan chimed in, saying, "God forbid a woman builds a brand, has a vision, and has a family at the same time." To which Kit replied, "Luckiest girl in the world to call her my mom heart." Additionally, a follower who works at the Cynthia Rowley store lent her support, praising Kit's mother for her incredible work ethic. She commented, "Hi, I work at Cynthia Rowley on Saturdays at the store, and let me say, your mom is so hardworking. There's not a day she's not at work. So inspiring." Kit expressed her gratitude, replying, "OMG, hi, this is so sweet, sparkling heart, she never turns off FR, hahaha." This heartfelt response highlights Kit's honesty and her pride in her relationship with her mother. It's refreshing to see her stand up against negativity and embrace the hard work that comes from their family legacy. Now, let's dive into the scoop about Blake Moynes, who many fans remember from his 2 stints on The Bachelorette. In a recent appearance on Jax Taylor's podcast, In the Mind of a Man, Blake revealed that he was in talks to become the next Bachelor after his dramatic journey on reality TV. Blake shared, "There's been a couple of instances that almost transpired, one being last year when being the lead on The Bachelor almost became a thing, but they went in a different direction." This revelation makes us wonder what might have been for the wildlife conservationist. During the podcast, he also mentioned other opportunities that came his way, including a Netflix series that ultimately didn't match his vibe and another show with Bravo. He said, "There's also a Bravo network show that eventually happened, so we'll see what happens there." While he didn't disclose who ultimately snagged the Bachelor spot, Blake expressed that he's still considering his options within the reality TV landscape. "I'm just picking and choosing what's actually appropriate for me, considering everything I had going on," he explained. Blake opened up about the challenges of committing to certain projects due to his hectic travel schedule. "I'm all over the world," he noted. "Sometimes timelines don't necessarily link up, and sometimes it's not worth it to go and do, you know." He first stepped into the spotlight during Claire Crawley's season of The Bachelorette, where he quickly left an impression. Although he didn't find love with Claire, he made it through to Tayshia Adams' season, where he pursued a romance that ended with an engagement to Katie Thurston. However, Blake and Katie's relationship didn't last, and he later appeared on Season 9 of Bachelor in Paradise, where he left single in 2023. With his charisma and fans' support, many are still eager to see Blake take on the leading role of The Bachelor. He wrapped up the podcast discussion with a thoughtful update on his relationship with Katie following their split. Blake revealed that they reconnected during her time on Bachelor in Paradise, where they were able to clear the air. He mentioned, "It took a little while, but she ended up showing up on Bachelor in Paradise when I was there. I had not talked to her since we ended the engagement, so 2 years later we hashed it out." Fans will be interested to hear that Blake has been following Katie's journey as she battles cancer, expressing his concern and offering support. "Anything that she's been talking about, I've been following along with her," he said. "I've been watching her podcast, giving her all the support." We're all rooting for Katie as she navigates this tough chapter, and Blake's supportive messages show the care remains between them even after their breakup. Up next, we have a story that stirred quite the conversation. Kelsey Anderson from The Bachelor Season 28 is facing backlash over her recent vacation photos from the Bahamas. After posting what she thought were innocent snapshots, Kelsey found herself at the center of controversy, being accused of unethical tourism for her choice of activities during her trip. Kelsey, engaged to tennis pro Joey Graziadei, shared pictures on her Instagram that featured her enjoying her time in the sun and even hanging out with a cute pig. While many fans left positive comments celebrating her getaway, some followers were quick to express their concerns. Critics accused her of exploiting animals and disregarding the ethical implications of tourist activities. In one comment, a follower voiced their opinion, stating, "I'm a fan of Kelsey, but I'm not a fan of unethical tourism." Another chimed in, stating, "Or animal exploitation. Animals can't speak up for themselves." The backlash has raised questions about the responsibilities that come with social media fame and the impact of influencers on local tourism practices. Though Kelsey didn't directly respond to the negative comments, she did share the intent behind her vacation photos, emphasizing her love for travel and adventure with Joey. Since their engagement, the couple has frequently traveled together, exploring places like Europe and St. Martin, and she hoped to showcase their shared joy. It's important to remember that while Kelsey's intentions may have been innocent, This controversy reflects a broader discussion on the ethical choices faced by travelers, especially those with a significant platform. Whether it's petting zoos, animal attractions, or any other tourist activities, influencers have a responsibility to consider the effect of their actions on the environment and the animals involved. As Kelsey continues to navigate her rise as a social media influencer, fans will undoubtedly be keeping an eye on how she addresses this sensitive issue going forward. Moving on to an exciting update about Joey Graziadei and Kelsey Anderson, the couple from The Bachelor Season 28. After some time apart due to their busy schedules, Joey took to his Instagram story to share heartwarming news that they are back together and enjoying quality time once again. In a recent post, Joey revealed that they went on a sweet date together. He shared a candid photo of Kelsey looking adorable while perusing the menu at an upscale restaurant. Along with the picture, Joey playfully added, "On a date?" and joked about feeling kinda nervous sitting across from his fiancée. This light-hearted moment laid bare the couple's genuine affection for each other, reassuring fans that their relationship is thriving despite the challenges they faced with long distance. Throughout the past year, Joey and Kelsey have navigated some ups and downs. They often find themselves apart for work commitments, with Kelsey frequently traveling for brand trips and personal ventures, while Joey has been engaged in his own exciting projects. Despite these obstacles, both have chosen to be open and honest about their relationship status, steering clear of the rumor mill that often swirls around bachelor couples. Fans have speculated on whether long distance would take a toll on their romance, but Joey's recent update has quelled many concerns. He emphasized the importance of their connection and how they are managing to prioritize their love amidst hectic schedules. As they settle back into a routine together, Joey and Kelsey are focused on nurturing their relationship and making the most of their time together. With both of them eyeing potential opportunities to return to reality TV in the future, it's clear that they are committed to moving forward as a couple while exploring the next stages of their journey. As fans, we can't help but root for their love story. Will we see more of them on our screens soon? Only time will tell. Finally, we wrap up with an update on Blake Moynes and his ex, Katie Thurston. In the same podcast interview where Blake discussed his near casting as The Bachelor, he also opened up about his current relationship with Katie following their split. Blake revealed that he and Katie have been able to reconnect after their engagement ended in 2021. He shared that it took time, but they were given the chance to hash things out during Katie's time on Bachelor in Paradise. "I had not talked to her since we ended the engagement," Blake admitted. "So 2 years later, we hashed it out. We've been in touch here and there since." Their candid conversation touched on the evolution of their relationship and where they stand today. Despite their past, Blake indicates that they share a mutual respect and have maintained a supportive connection. One particularly touching aspect of their renewed friendship is Blake's concern for Katie as she bravely fights her battle with cancer. He expressed how he's been following along with her journey, especially after she publicly revealed her diagnosis. "Anything that she's been talking about, I've been following along with her," he stated. "I'm always just listening in on her, and I did reach out to her and left her a long video message giving her all the support." Blake reflected on the seriousness of Katie's health struggles, offering his admiration for her strength. "I will say it's a scary thing, but I know her and she's a fiery girl. I'm very optimistic in how she handles this." He believes that even though it's a significant challenge, Katie can overcome it, and that this difficult time could just be a small hurdle for her. With this insight into Blake and Katie's present dynamics, fans can see that their past relationship has blossomed into a supportive friendship, something that speaks volumes about their character and mutual care, even after parting ways romantically. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on both of them as they navigate their paths forward in the spotlight.